Hey there, Phil.
Oh, hello, Matt. How are you?
Good, good. Say, I was wondering, would you be interested in going out sometime? Maybe going to see a movie or get a bite to eat?
I'm sorry, Matt, but I'm straight.
Well, that's okay. So am I.
Really?
Yeah. See how much we've got in common?
Yeah, I guess so.
The last Naughty-Pooh Pie.
Strawberry, appleberry pie, lemony pumpkin pie, cherry cream livestock politics pie, marshmallow muskrat pie, guy flying tongue munching devil jam pie, gooseberry chuck cream pie, pie eating eye catching political pie, blackberry cream berry pie. Coconut boysenberry key lime pie, peach fruit custard pie, Naughty-Pooh peach pie, naughty peach pie, Naughty-Pooh pie.
I'm here live in the living room of Martha Gunnerl, where she and her friend Betty were just about to start the next sketch. So Martha, how do you feel about this upcoming sketch?
Well, Dan, I'm very excited. I can tell you that.
Good. So you think it's going to be a funny one, do you?
Well, I don't want to make a judgment call on that one just yet, but I do think this next sketch does have the potential to be something special.
Great. Well, I don't want to delay you any longer because I know people are anxious to see this thing. So without further ado, here begins the next sketch. Good luck.
So, how's little Samuel doing?
Oh, he's fine. He's fine.
Good. Overcome that little bedwetting problem, did he?
Well, actually, that was me.
Ah. So, where is little Puke?
The little what?
I'm sorry, did I say puke? I meant some non-offensive generic term for young persons.
Of course. Well,
I'm sorry, I have to come clean. I meant puke.
Fine. Well, as I was saying, I think he's out riding his bike.
Riding his bike, huh?
Yes.
Old puke boy, riding his bike. Riding the puke mobile.
Look, I don't want to make a fuss, but could you at least pretend to like my son like my other friends do?
Oh, sure. Oh, look, here's the kid right now. What's that on his head there?
Oh, is he still wearing that? I told him to take that off.
What is it?
It's a silly little paper crown he got with his meal at Burger-Rama. I told him that all the other kids get one, but he still insists that he's king of America.
Who is our king, anyway?
He told me that if I tried to take it away from him, he'd have me beheaded. Can you believe that? I never spoke to my elders that way when I was young. I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
Well, you know, it can be a very hard age for pukes. You know, they're going through so many changes. It can be very confusing. Maybe I should talk to him.
Well, I don't know if it'll help, but I suppose it's worth a try.
Great.
Hi there, people.
Oh no, it's you!
Hey, get back here, you turd!
Oh.
Well, Martha, let me just say that I, for one, what?
No,
What?
it's not over yet.
Oh, sorry, how presumptuous of me. So, what happens now, if I may ask?
Well, now I sit down, I turn on the TV, and the next sketch is on TV.
Oh. Yeah, the old TV connector, huh? Kind of a regular on this show, isn't it?
Well,
Look, I don't want to be rude, but if you use that old connector again, you're going to completely ruin that wonderful sketch that you just did. Here, how about this? I introduce the next sketch with a big song and dance routine. Something like this. Oh, here comes the next sketch. Here it comes now. Yes, here comes the next
Looks like he's going to be tied up for a while. Oh, look, it's 1:30. Time for my favorite TV program.
Here comes the next sketch, and it's called, the sketch is, Hey.
The Teddy Dirkwater Show. Today on the Teddy Dirkwater Show, Teddy speaks with a man who's afraid of vacuum cleaners.
So, Clancy, you were telling me earlier that there's one noise in this world that you just really can't stand. What is that noise?
Well, Teddy, I don't like the sound of vacuum cleaners very well.
And why is that? What is it that that noise reminds you of?
Vacuum cleaners.
Now, come on, Clancy, there must be more than that. Don't be afraid to open up here. You were the one who wanted to be on this show.
No, I didn't. I was on my way to work and one of your security guards clubbed me over the head and dragged me into the studio.
Now, Clancy, I can't help you if you don't want to be helped.
I've got something to say. My name's Catherine Leffling. I think it's wrong to discriminate against people because of race or gender.
She's got a good point there, Clancy. What do you say?
What?
So, Clancy, why is it that you're so afraid of vacuum cleaners?
I'm not. I'm not crazy about them, but I'm not afraid of them.
You know, Clancy, the Nile is a river in Egypt.
Yes, Teddy. Yes, it is.
Well, here to help him open up a little bit is someone who knows him very well, his mother. Welcome to the show, Ms. Clancy Mom.
Oh, thank you very much.
Now, perhaps you can shed a little bit of light on why it is Clancy has such a terrible phobia of vacuum cleaners.
Oh, I can't think of anything off the top of my head.
Come on, Mrs. Clancy Mom. You know you want to tell us.
Oh, I suppose. When Clancy was a young boy, instead of giving him baths, we used to vacuum him.
There. Well, Clancy, what would you like to say to your mother?
I've never seen this woman before in my life.
The Nile, Clancy. The Nile.
This just in. Earlier today, a vicious attack was made on King Samuel I. A local resident caught the brawl on video.
Oh my God, what are they doing to him? Oh.
The motive for this senseless attack against our beloved monarch remains a mystery, and the only quote we have from his attacker is, "He's a puke. The boy is a puke." We'll continue to keep you updated as soon as we receive any new information. In the meantime, we return to our regularly scheduled programming right about noodle. sorry, right about naked. oh, looky here. Oh, a monitor displaying the very show you're missing right now. And doesn't it look good? Huh. Yes, very funny. Very funny indeed. Man, if you could see what I'm seeing right now, you'd be,
Jeff, get on with it.
Fine, Brad. And now we return you to our regularly scheduled programming.
All right, that's enough of that skit. Well, I think you all agree that that's just about the funniest thing you've ever seen. I mean, I had already seen the script, but when the flying hamster bits and goat cheese started going, man, I was rolling on the floor. But we've got to give you a chance to catch your breath, so here's a slightly boring sketch for you to unwind with.
Hey, Marty.
Yeah, Paul.
Anything funny happened to you lately?
No.
Hey, Paul.
Yeah, Marty?
I think I'll just stare at the wall for a while, alright?
Eh.
This just in.
Jeff, the show's not funny.
What?
The show's not funny right now.
But what do you mean the show's not funny right now?
They're not doing anything.
Oh. Never mind. I suppose it can wait till a more interesting skit comes along.
Well, that was really boring. And now the Guidance for Mose sketch, starring me, Mose Hayward, and Jamal River right here.
Guidance for Mose, an experimental piece by Jamal River, starring Mose Hayward as the deluded young lad and Jamal River as the wise old teacher. And now, Guidance for Mose.
Hey, Jamal.
Oh, hey, Mose, what's up?
Oh, Wiegand was trying to go get me to TP someone's yard, but I told him to bug off.
Mose, I think it's time we had a little talk.
Okay.
How old are you?
17.
Such a tender age. And how old am I?
18.
Right. Only a year's difference. It doesn't sound like much. But it is! It is, damn it!
What are you talking about?
Mose, I never told you this, but I never broke the law.
Yow.
Oh, sure, maybe I jaywalked. I even drank out of a public sprinkler once, but nothing serious. Mose, I was legally a minor for 18 years, and in all those years, I never once took advantage of it. And now, look at me! Look at what I've become! I will never be able to experience the joy of lobbing a rock through someone's window, knowing full well that I'm going to get off easy because I'm a minor. No. It's too late for me. There's no turning back the hands of time. But for you, there's still time. Granted, it's a late start, but you've still got a few months left. Now, I want you to break all those laws that I am no longer safe to break.
I will, Jamal. I will.
Good.
Hey, Marty.
Yeah, Paul?
I think it's time for the next sketch.
Uh-huh.
You want to introduce it?
No.
Okay.
Hello. Welcome to Language for Adults, a comprehensive look at the speaking and writing of Spanish, French, as well as German. As you know, this class was supposed to run for a full year and give you an in-depth look at all three languages, but due to a lack of interest, the funding for this class has been cut, so I'm afraid this is going to be our only lesson. I know that seems like a short amount of time to learn three languages, so I'm going to have to hurry. In fact, we're wasting precious seconds. So without further ado, let me introduce Mr. Sam Chrysler, language expert and real smart guy. Sam, come on in here.
Zume el puntak. Now I just said, hello class, in German, French, and Spanish. Now, at first, the concept of speaking all three languages at once might seem a little strange, but there's really nothing to it once you get the hang of it. Or, once you bunto uns bituno, as we say in German, Spanish, French. Now, the original plan for today was to spend this entire class period teaching you all the colors in Spanish, but under the new time plan, I'll be spending the next 20 seconds teaching you all the colors in all three languages. Now, in order to compress such a large amount of material into such a small amount of time, I've really had to cut some corners, and what I've done is I've compressed virtually all the colors in all the languages into one all-purpose color word. The word is Chastoufudnel. Yeah, well, that's about all the time for elementary Spanish, French, and German we have time for today. So let's move on to more complex aspects of the languages. Let's start with verbs. Now, the rules for verbs are complex and varied, and there are far too many to cover them all. So let's move on to nouns. Now, there are even more of these. Lots and lots and lots, and oh my, we're running a bit short on time. So let's move on to sentence structure. No, we don't have time for sentence structure. Okay, all right, how about this? The entire span of all three languages can essentially be summed up something like this. Quelle mon categorias mone esque vun gunstyle je vole gubnat aluminum siding para le don le pec pajuel mostro de condimentinos los questos. So there you go. That's essentially all you need to know about the spoken language. So let's move on to the written word. We're really short of time here. All right. Now, if you took basically every word in all three languages and combine them into one, you'd get something looked about like well, like that. So there you have it. Well, that's all the time we've got for now. If you're still interested in knowing even more about this, my friend Greg is teaching a 15-second seminar on it later this week. Thank you and good night.
This just in. Earlier today, a 17-year-old male was apprehended for TPing two of the recurring characters on the sketch comedy show Naughty-Pooh Pie. Due to the seriousness of the crime, city officials are pushing for the death penalty, even though the culprit was a minor and a first-time offender. We now bring you live to the scene of the crime.
Yeah.